This is the Violent Professional Podcast brought to you by ariesclothing.com.
Apparently I haven't gotten down this fucking live stream yet. I'm not good at this podcast shit. If you are tuning in on Twitch or YouTube or whatever the fuck it is, I appreciate you. Just know that I fucking appreciate that you're here. You want to see my fucking face. You don't have to. I mean, you could just listen to the episodes when they come out, or you could, just not. There's also that. I appreciate it. Today I'm recording another episode. I feel it's fitting. A lot of you guys want to, hear and see these rants that I have. And so I figure I'd give them to you. A little gift from me to you. You know what I'm saying? And while I'm all hopped up on the fucking shit, that shit is energy drinks. I don't do drugs, kids, except for a little bit of fucking, a little bit of that fucking, CBD or some fucking THC tapes. Sounds like a recording device. Some THC tapes. It's like some 1980s fucking nonsense. No, I do a little bit of fucking edibles from time to time. You know what I'm saying? Puts me to sleep. I'm not one of those people that like to get all fucked up out of my gourd, so I do a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Have a little fun with life. Although today was not that fun. I'm going to tell you about it. I hope you enjoy this episode. I hope you enjoy the journey into my fucking anger shark pool that I had today. It was not exciting for me. Maybe a little bit more exciting for some of you that saw the fucking social media posts. Yeah. Anyway, before I get into all that, I want you guys to fucking do me a favor, okay? You just do something for me. Go ahead and check out Core Concepts. They are awesome. They give you all that fucking hard use goods you're fucking accustomed to, all you fucking tactical dorks. You need some shit to put on your fucking waist. You need to fucking carry when you're going out to the fucking, the fucking sock hop. You got to carry and, not get clapped. Is that what they say? Not get clacked up. I don't know what you kids say. You need to just, protect your family, protect your loved ones. Go get some fucking shit from Core Concepts. Go check them out at coreconceptsus.com. And then if you're on the social medias, go to core_concepts_official and find them on the fucking lovely world of social media, specifically on Instagram. That's where they put out all their fucking cool pictures of, holsters and fucking training and shit like that. So go check them out. They're good to us, so let's be good to them. Tell them we sent you. I ain't got no fucking discount code yet. Logan, if you're listening, we need to talk about that. Get these motherfuckers a discount code. Hook them up, dog. I mean, even me over at Aries Clothing, I give everybody a discount over there. You go check out fucking ariesclothing.com. Use code Violent Pro, I think. I don't even know what the fucking code is. Where is it? Hold on. I don't even know what it is. I didn't write it down on the sheet. So, go check it out. Go check out that shit. Go to Aries Clothing. Don't use a code. Fuck that. Don't use a code. Just go there. Actually, go use TaskDev. Use code TaskDev, TaskDev. Use that Aries Clothing. Donate some money to those fucking guys. I'm a part of it. Donate some money to the fucking nonprofit. Let's hook those people up. Do good things for the veteran community. The place you guys are a part of. You fucking dorks. You fucking dirks. Yeah. Go check them out. I'm talking about Aries Clothing. Go check out Aries Clothing. Use code something, Violent Pro, and get some money off of stuff. All right. Also, go to evilvibesco.com. You check them out. They got all that fucking hatred you guys love so much. One of the things I notice is a lot of my rants on social media are bullshit. I'm not really angry about stuff. I am today a little bit pissed off. That's why I'm doing that podcast. I told you that already. Are you paying attention? You know, you guys like this fucking outrage, and you like watching people get pissed off at other people and other companies, and like as soon as somebody says something on there, they're like, I'm having a fucking bad day. They're like, oh shit, who's giving you the bad day? Fuck them, let's hear. Oh, it's like, man, you know how many DMs I get? I get a ton of DMs when I voice some frustration. I like to offer some fucking, you know, guidance for new entrepreneurs or people getting into business. Try not to make the same, you know, mistakes, missteps, what have you, as I maybe have in the past. But one thing's for sure is don't fucking steal people's shit. Creativity is intangible. Do you know what that fucking means? Intangible. Something you can't fucking grasp. If you don't got it, you ain't fucking got it. All right. And you know, I'm gonna pause the advertisements till the end, or maybe sprinkle them in somewhere so you don't know when the fuck they're coming. I don't want you to know. That's part of the deal. I hate advertisements so much, unless they're from Core Concepts, us.com. You know, I hate advertisements. I think they're fucking nonsense. Listen to these podcasts, man. It's fucking 30 minutes of fucking ads. 30 minutes of fucking ads. You know? 30 minutes of ads. Why do you have 30 minutes of ads? You know, everybody's skipping past that shit. Hopefully not on here. You know? Skip that shit. Skip that shit. I skip every ad on podcasts. Again, unless I'm talking about Core Concepts, us.com. Or on Instagram at core_concepts_official on Instagram. Okay? You may have seen me posting about it. Let's fucking break this shit down. Let's fucking get into it. Let's get into it. Like you got in your mom's poos hole when you were fucking sliding out that fucking chute. Getting birthed into this world. You were getting into it. Into the fucking earth. You little space aliens. Coming from another planet, another dimension. Inseminated into your mama's eggs. It's gross. Whenever I think that fucking women have eggs, I think of scrambled eggs that I eat every fucking breakfast. I have scrambled eggs, bacon, and sausage. You know, I love it. That's how I became a man. You know, I was birthed with this flannel you see if you're watching the stream. I chopped all this fucking wood down with my hand. I didn't use a fucking axe. I used my fucking hand. Bacon, eggs, sausage. That's what you got to do. Ron Swanson would fucking be disappointed. You add a little whiskey? You know, get a little whiskey up in there? Get it in your fucking face. That'll seal the deal. Not a lot. You got to drive. You got work, 9 to 5. You guys are lame with your 9 to 5 jobs. Go fucking get it. You know? Get all that shit in your face. Anyway, I've been posted. I don't know how I got off on that tangent. Fucking weird. I've been talking about the podcast trip for a little bit, and it's starting to come around. It's exciting. We don't know exactly what it's going to be yet. It's going to be something, and it's going to be special. I think if you guys are out in Portland, if you're out in, you know, Boise, especially out in Yellowstone, we're going to be out there from March 9th to 16th. That's what it's dedicated. A week of travel. It's probably going to be less. You know, I love Mark and David, but, you know, a week hanging out on the road with some dudes, some stinky ass dude balls. Not my fucking, you know, not my idea of fun. I don't think any of you think that's fun. Unless you like that shit. Smelling stinking balls in a fucking Jeep. You know, we're going to be out there camping. The first day, let's just go over this. Stuff I know about it, okay? First day, we're going to Portland. That's not a far drive. It's about fucking hour and a half, 2 hours for us. That's not that crazy. We drive down to Portland from Olympia, Washington, okay? We're going to be linking up with Logan from Core Concepts at coreconcepts.us.com. Spell with Core and Concepts both have K's. It's fucking awesome, okay? We're going to be driving down there and linking up with them. And did I say May 9th? Yeah, it's May 9th. Don't fucking listen to me if I said March. That's too soon, okay? We're going to be going down there and linking up with those dudes and maybe podcast. Maybe some content, you know? We'll be making some content down there. We're going to see a witch's house, one that's in the woods. If the witch is listening to this, get the fuck away. Don't fucking... We're not going to tell you exactly when we're going to be there. I don't need you casting your fucking spells, you fucking devil woman. So we going down there checking out that fucking witch house. You know, we'll be doing some other stuff. There's a Satanist bar down there. I don't know if we're going to go to that. Seems like the guys were a little terrified of that concept. You know, none of us dress in all black at all times, carving pentagrams into our fucking dick skin or some shit. I don't know what people do that go to those places. I only assume that when you enter the door, you gotta pee on someone. That's all I could imagine. So we may or may not go there, but if we are going there, the plan is to podcast about it. Podcast every fucking day that we're on the road. The road's a calling, my friends. We're going to be out there driving. If you see us on the road, stay the fuck away if you don't like to party. All right, because that's what we're doing. We're partying with each other on the fucking road. No, if you see us out there or you fucking want to join up, like Core Concepts, us.com, you are more than welcome to. Just don't be a creep, all right? We don't want fucking creeps around us. That shit's nonsense. I don't want fucking creeps. Half of you are creepy. You fucking kidding me? I fucking interact with some of you on fucking Instagram. Some of you are fucking creepy. Stay the fuck away if you're creepy. If you're not self-aware to know that you're fucking creepy, you're probably creepy. All right, so stay the fuck away from us. But if you want to come hang out, get a drink or two, sit around a fucking fire if we're allowed to have one based on the campsites we're going to. I don't know what kind of fucking rules there are in Oregon. Or any of the other places. We're going to be camping under the stars, watching the fucking majesty of outer space. You know, lights from fucking Zeta Reticuli, you know, cast their fucking joy upon us. I don't know what's going to happen when we're out there. But if you want to join us, we'll put more details out on social media as the days get closer. All right, so just pay attention to Violent Professional, @ViolentProfessional on Instagram. Pay attention. I'll even post it on fucking some other places. I'll put it out in an email. If you want to sign up on an email reminder, you can go to violentprofessional.com and look that shit up, kiddies. Get all the deets. If you want to bring some cheese, David would appreciate it. He loves the cheese. I don't know if you heard Gouda be kidding me, but if you want to know about how he got hit by a fucking car because he was just having a hankering for a hunk of cheese, you can go fucking do that too. Go check that episode out. I don't even know what it is, but you Gouda be kidding me. It was a good episode. You go get some fucking cheese for David. Follow us with your hand out the window with a nice platter of fucking brie. Fucking cheddar? Moonster? Get him some cheese. He loves it. I'm looking at some ads. I don't know. But yeah, we'll be going to Oregon, Portland, Oregon, and then Boise the next night, and then Yellowstone for a couple days. There's some abandoned towns and shit near there we're going to check out. It's going to be rad. If you want to join us, you got to bring your own fucking car. You're not hanging out with us in the car. We only got limited space. We're bringing a trailer, hopefully, with all of our camping shit, and we're going to have a good time. We're going to try to stay outside as much as possible. We'll be staying with Logan from Core Concepts, us.com. For the first night, and it's just going to be a rad time. It's going to be different and get away from all of this fucking bullshit of Washington. The weather here is garbage, and it's garbage all the time. I need some fucking spring in my life. I need a little spring in my step. One of the things that's going to be interesting is Mark, as you can see if you're watching the video, if you're not, I'm going to describe it. But if you're watching the video or if you're not, there's a little shelf that I put together. There's some pipes. Looks pretty fucking vintage, but it's not. It's made out of new pipes, and it's, I stained it. I cut the wood with my fucking hand, my knife edge of my hand. Fucking cut that shit, and I put shit on it. It's a fucking shelf, I don't know if there's a shelf.com, but you should go there. It's fucking interesting, making shelves and shit. Moving on, because shelves are not that interesting. But if you're looking at the video, you can see the nostalgia of this place. We got some Strikeforce Energy dead center. Go there, use code EvilVibes. But as you can see, this beautiful pump bottle, Make America Grape Again. You can pump the shit, get some fucking energy in your life, get hyped up like me. And then we got a little Violent Professional postcard and a duck, a little fucking rubber duck, and copy of Leprechaun Returns, because that movie was my favorite ever in existence, ever. Yeah. But Yeah. Mark's got a little trebuchet. He's a little trebuchet, and when I mean little, it'll fill up the whole fucking shelf. And we're gonna have a little competition. We're probably gonna fucking shoot eggs from it, and see what how powerful this fucking thing is. He told me he shot the fucking ping pong ball 30 paces. I was like, damn, Mark, you crazy? You counting paces? You're old school, man. No, he shot the fucking thing like 30 feet. It's interesting, but I wonder what an egg does. So we're going to test it out here soon. It may be along on the podcast trip or sooner, because I don't know if I can, I don't know if I'll be able to fucking withstand shooting a fucking egg off a trebuchet, since we've been talking about it for so long. Believe and you will achieve. That's what I always say. So yeah, podcast trip. We're going to be doing egg trebuchet. We're going to also make a fucking cool video, I think, where we are challenged to go to Home Depot or Lowe's and get some wood and make a trebuchet that we can shoot watermelon eggs. And what I mean by that is we're going to take fucking full-size watermelons. It'll be spring by that time, summer. We'll have full-size watermelons, good fucking 20 pounds, and we're going to slingshot that. No, not slingshot, but we're going to trebuchet that shit and see who can shoot that shit the farthest. It's going to be fucking cool. I think, giant fucking watermelon eggs fucking flying through the sky, soaring, almighty. That might be interesting. I think it'll be cool. Try to hit a target. Maybe we could fucking put some bricks of cheese in there and try to get David in the fucking mouth. Stick it in his mouth hole. That'd be fucking cool. We also want to, if you have any ideas for the trip, some challenges maybe we could partake in, some places to see, let us know that as well. It'd be interesting. Make our trip interesting. Give us some ideas. You can DM me at Violent Professional on Instagram. I'll try and incorporate them into the trip. I'm the main planner of that trip. But each person has their own leg to plan some shit. So, David's doing Yellowstone. He's got 2 days of that. There's some abandoned shit. I think Mark's doing Boise. I've got the fucking part in Portland. And if you have some ideas, feel free. You can email me, info@violentprofessional.com, or DM me at, Instagram. Give us some ideas for the trip. Make it interesting. We're going to make tons of content along the way. It'll be a good time, especially if you want to join us. Today, I want to talk about a thing very personal to me. You see me rant about this stuff. I didn't transition that at all, just kind of fucking rambling. But that's what these episodes are. They're fillers, nonsense. Just giving you a little information, a little bit of taste of my tasty brain about how it works. But a lot of the time, I just bounce all over the place. I've got a loose format here. Wrote some stuff down so I'm not too sidetracked, because I get sidetracked pretty much all the time. One of the things that bothers me about Instagram, social media, among many things you've been listening to, or just the internet, or, people having access to people they know, they normally wouldn't, is creativity thieves. There's a whole bunch of people out there, and I don't think there's necessarily a person that sits there on their throne of fucking lies and sits there and just poaches content all the time. There may be. I don't know those people. I've never seen somebody that just does that. But one of the things that's frustrating about having a brand or a business that's growing in size is these content thieves, and not content per se, but creativity. They use stuff like the name of this podcast, Violent Professional Podcast, or just Violent Professional. They see something like that, they're like, that's fucking cool, or maybe they don't get it directly from us, or there's people using it or something like that, and it just, with the popularity, the spread of information is it's a little bit easier. The wheels are greased on that, so more people are able to know about stuff without knowing about the source, or maybe they know the source. Whether they know about it or they don't, most people aren't going to come up with a general idea or a saying or slogan that's the same, But I do have this belief that there's people that in their subconscious, they don't necessarily know they're stealing, or they think they came up with it. I know a few people like that. They think they came up with an idea when when they really didn't. It's other people's property. My advice to people that want to consider them creative, or if you're a creative type yourself, is don't just settle for the fact that you quote unquote came up with an idea. Google is fucking free. I'll tell you how I go through my day. And when I'm creating and stuff, which I do mostly at night. If you ever see me up or posting late or, whatever, interacting with you late as fuck, it's because I get very minimal sleep because I'm so passionate about everything I fucking do. It took a while to get an idea. When I started creating this, it took a while to figure out what exactly I was doing. I threw out a bunch of ideas like a fucking shotgun. Bow! And different ideas sprung off of that and whatever. Well, eventually I figured out a few ideas because for me it's like, and it's been a challenge. I like to do a bunch of stuff and then move on to the next stuff. But with that comes a little bit of, fucking nonsense, attached bullshit and inefficient processes and just, incompleteness, if I could say that. But it's hard to stop the creative process with me. It's one of the things. And if you've ever met creative types or comics or artists or anything like that, it's hard to fucking turn that shit up. It'll keep you up at night because you just when you get these ideas that are like lightning bolt, and if you don't write it down, it goes away. It's almost like having a really bad case of ADD, but it benefits your life in a way. It's not like you're all over the place and not making any progress. Like people that can come up with ideas and creative types are very passionate about that. And like, if you're not writing shit down or documenting or, usually those people, from my opinion, those people will lose that idea and then you're fucking pissed at yourself. And then you move on to the next thing because something else is going to come. But for people that are creative types and any of that stuff, a lot of us, I think, again, are very passionate and, want to hold on to those ideas and don't want to give them out until they're fucking cooked fully. Like, I've had a lot of times in the past where I put out information about something I'm working on because I'm proud of it and I'm excited about the fucking future of it. And then people will come in and go, rip that shit right away. And then they develop it. Some of the times it's been bigger companies, like bigger businesses that come in and they have the benefit of larger followings on social media that they can pretend like it was their idea. And then their followers and their fans or whatever you want to call them, people that support them, will have their back regardless of the truth is revealed as it's like it wasn't their idea. They don't give a fuck. People are fucking blind. I've had it with my own companies where people don't even question. They're just like, oh, he's saying something. Fuck them. Who is it? Let's go after him. And it's like pretty fucking annoying. So for me, like, if you've seen me get pissed or post some shit on there, I legitimately, while I'm not like overly, like, I'm not in my fucking work area, or I'm not in my fucking creative mode, and I'm not just smashing stuff or fucking screaming. I do get, honestly, like, if I can be honest about it, I get pretty upset. It's like somebody came into my fucking house and stole some shit from me. I think I've said that on a podcast episode before, but literally the intangible ideas and fucking, the intangible. It's a fucking thing that comes out of my brain and is given life when it's fully developed. And so someone coming in and taking something like violent, professional, and trying to claim it as their own when that's not a fucking possibility is very frustrating to me. It's someone stole something from me. That's how I consider it. A lot of it, I've told people that before and they just can't understand it because it's like, just fucking think of something else. It's like, no, I'm not letting it go. Someone fucking, it's offending to me. It's offensive. I don't really use that word that much because I think it's a cop out, but it's offensive to me when people fucking steal, right? Like, you would be pissed if someone came and stole money, and that's ideas and ideas and products and whatever. It's no different. Like, money and intangible ideas are no different for a creative type. My payment is, while there's something, like, I get some benefit of it, right? There's, through creating this idea, there's money. It pays my bills. It pays for stuff like the podcast studio. It pays for the improvement of the company overall. The payment for me overall is the process and taking an idea, developing it, making it real and tangible from intangible. That is the best payment I could imagine. It's keeping these idle hands from fucking just sitting and not doing shit, keeping me from getting in trouble. It keeps me motivated. It keeps me sane. When I've had bad shit happen in my life, like many of you have had bad shit happen in your life, it is what has saved me in a sense, if I could say that. Like, creativity and creation has been a huge driving factor in my motivation in life in general. If I can't create shit, if I can't sit there and come up with ideas, I really don't know what I would do. It's like I would be a different person, I guess. I'd be like this lame motherfucker that has to rip shit off from other people. I guess that's what I would do. If I couldn't be creative enough to fucking come up with my own shit, you fucking pieces of turds. Anyway, I could go on for days about that, but I'd rather just go on about something that's also frustrating. Is we talked about it on an episode with David. We were making fun of him about planned obsolescence and shit like that. But that's a very real thing. As I've been trying to been trying to get this fucking live stream shit working with minimal issues. The podcast equipment and everything that I've purchased over the time, and the recording devices and stuff like that, and figuring it all out, that's the learning curve is pretty minimal. Honestly, it's pretty fucking minimal. But this fucking live stream shit, man, it has been a doozy. It is not that hard to fucking set up, but it is a motherfucker when shit goes wrong. And it's mainly has to do with the fact that computers over time, they will just get fucking slow. They get fucking slow. And it's all a plan of the big tech companies. That's not a conspiracy. That's legit what fucking happens. I'll read you some stuff from the internet, from Google. Whoa, that's gross. I was looking at my Instagram DMs were up there with someone talking with, I think Mark sent me some slug thing. Let me look. What is that? I think it's fucking a possum dick or some shit. Gross. Anyway, I'll read this stuff. So, let me pull it up. Planned obsolescence. So the definition on dictionary.com or wherever this is from is planned obsolescence, a policy of producing consumer goods that rapidly become obsolete and so require replacing, achieved by frequent changes in design, termination of the supply of spare parts, and the use of non-durable materials. What is an example of obsolescence? Limiting the life of a light bulb, as per the Phobos cartel, coming out with a new model of car for every year with minor changes. Short-lasting nylon stockings. I know some of you dudes out there are fucking having that issue, you fucking weirdos. Get dressed up on the weekend, put your high heels on, go fucking dance the night away. Do what you feel. I mean, no one can tell you no. Except for the fucking people that plan obsolescence with fucking stockings. They'll tell you no, you'll get runs in your stockings. And then irreplaceable batteries and tech products. I am currently having that issue as I'm looking at my phone with 3%, and it was just at 30 as I started fucking talking. So, case in point, are cars designed to fail? Yes, they are. Fucking all that shit. I remember reading about this before I started this podcast because I was like, I'm fucking writing down topics to talk about. Shit that fucking bothers me. And one of the things were, how they design that shit to fail. And your companies are going to keep making money. Like, I've had this phone for fucking ever. And it's partly because I paid for that shit flat out. I didn't go under the fucking payment plan of the fucking company that I get my cell phone service through. I got an unlocked phone, jailbroke phone, and I guess it's jailbroke. I don't know. No, it's an unlocked phone, and it's you don't have to pay for it. You just pay the fucking $1,000 and you get the phone or whatever, and you don't pay it off over time. So I did that, and I've been having issues with the batteries lately because of fucking planned obsolescence. It's super frustrating, and companies got real smart over the years. They knew that, you know, they have all the capability in the world. That's the frustrating part. They have all the capability in the world to make that fucking super high def fucking television that fucking shoots images into your fucking brain. You can sit there watching porn and the fucking poontang is like sitting there in your fucking head. You ain't got to think about it. It's a fucking astral projection that's fucking blown into your fucking buttholes. And you can visualize it. Like, you can literally sit there and have VR in your fucking head. I don't know if any of this is true, but it's cool to think about. You know, they could fucking do it. They just won't, because they won't have you fucking buy that fucking whatever the next model is. They need you to fucking buy it. Otherwise, they go out of business, you know? I got the super dope fucking curved TV. I think it's the bee's knees, you know? When's the last time you heard the term bee's knees? Probably fucking just 2 seconds ago. Or maybe sooner than that. I don't know what you do. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are listening. You know? Maybe you hear fucking old terms like that. Bee's knees. Maybe that's a circle you're in. You're in a circle of fucking, you know, LARPing greasers or some shit. Like, you know, like those fucking medieval knights that joust with fucking foam swords, but you're a bunch of greasers and you just snap your fingers and flip switchblades. Rubber switchblades. I don't fucking know. I don't know what you do. Your weekend is your weekend. You want to be a LARPing greaser? Say shit like bee's knees? You know, go ahead. It's your fucking life. Get those stockings on. Fucking pretend you're in Little Shop of Horrors or some shit. But yeah, I think my fucking TV is the bee's knees. And I don't want to fucking upgrade it, you know? But then I'll see that fucking butthole astral projection TV. Think of all the porn I could fucking think about. Just be there, you know? But yeah, planned obsolescence is a fucking motherfucker. I can't stand it. But anyway, this fucking computer has been so slow. I gotta get a new one. Speaking of obsolescence, there's nothing wrong with this computer. I was video chatting or some shit, or sending fucking multiple videos to Mark the other day about my fucking about the fact I was cleaning out this computer of all the nonsense. So all the fucking programs that are on there, because I got a new computer for video editing and whatnot, and graphic design and stuff like that. Because I don't know if you knew this, but that's what I do aside from this podcast. But I got this new computer, so like I'm using this laptop that I had for streaming, which is failing me. Because to be honest about it, it's failing me nonstop. So anyway, I went and got this fucking program to clean all this shit out, and it's cleaning everything out. It's fucking deleting, like, I think the one time I deleted 70 gigs worth of fucking nonsense files that are all fucking corrupted and whatnot, just over time. I've had this computer for fucking a few years. So it cleans out the 70 fucking gigs of shit. And then it's like, oh, I found 50 more gigs. Man, my allergies are acting up. Found 50 more gigs, and I fucking did the process again. Like, God, 10 more gigs after that. And I'm like sending Mark this video because I'm like, look at this shit. I'm cleaning this fucking shit, and it's fucking put more gigs out there. When's this gonna stop? And it's just nonsense. It won't clean out some of the shit, so it's just slow. And so then I'm like, okay, hard reset, fucking restart everything. I gotta do this live stream. I don't have to. I want to. I want to give you guys a fucking good product through this podcast, but I'm cleaning all this nonsense out. Making it fucking nice, streamlined, fucking efficient. Computer's running great, better than it has in a while. Probably after fucking I got it and the fucking Windows installed a bunch of nonsense onto it to slow it down. Planned obsolescence, get it? And I'm fucking excited. I'm excited because I'm like, oh, the fucking stream program's working good. The fucking everything is fucking lined up. The podcast equipment's all fucking good. I can hear the shit in my fucking headphones. And then, I do that one stream and it's fine. But then I go back and change nothing. Fucking nothing. Hear me scream about that on every episode when I'm with Mark and when I was like, I don't fucking change anything from the last time. What is going on? And the fucking computer's slow again. So I'm sitting here for a fucking hour trying to fucking make this shit work. And it's just a pain in the ass. Anyway, enough ranting. I know you guys like to hear fucking people get pissed off about stuff. I don't really like being pissed off. I like to be generally happy. But I do not like this computer. And I do not like playing obsolescence. And I don't like fucking content thieves and creativity thieves and brain thieves. People thieve in my brain. My energy fucking is getting sapped. But, yeah, hope you enjoyed this episode. Even though you can't watch it on fucking YouTube. I'm sorry. Can't watch it on Twitch. Can't watch it anywhere. But you can listen to me. You know, you can listen to me anytime you want. You just go subscribe to this podcast. If you liked it, give us a good rating on any of those services. Any of the platforms you listen to. You got SoundCloud. We got Spotify. We got iTunes. We got a lot of good ratings on iTunes. We got a lot of followers on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Spotify. Those are the main three. So like my three bitches, yo. Got some good episodes now. Almost we're on our way to 50, climbing that fucking ladder. And got some good fucking sponsors, and we got some good future going on with the podcast. So I appreciate you being here, spending your time with us, listen to me talk about random nonsense. If you got something out of this, great. If you didn't, great. You still fucking listen and boost our ratings. If there are even ratings, people listen to us. I think it goes into some chart somewhere. But even if it doesn't, whatever, I enjoy doing it. So I'm glad I can bring the Violent Professional podcast to you. I appreciate it. And one point, don't steal my fucking names, all right? If you're out there listening and you fucking taking anything from my content, you're a piece of shit. Unless it's a tattoo. Get the Violent Professional tattoo on you. It's fucking dope. It's a fucking kitty cat. A big, giant kitty cat with fucking green eyes and a goddamn knife stuck through its noggin. Maybe one day I'll release a little bit of information about what the logo means. I'll have to figure that out first. I just like the design, man. No, if you want to get that fucking tattooed on you, fucking send me a DM. I'll post it up. That's dope. I've had a lot of people tattoo some of their shit on their bodies that I've designed. So it's always an honor to have people fucking appreciate the work. Then getting a tattoo on them. Fucking awesome. Anyway, in closing, go check out coreconceptus.com, KOREKONCEPTSUS.com. No code for you nerds. They haven't given me one. Maybe we'll get one. I don't know. But still, go support them. They support us. So we support them as they support us when we're all supporting stuff. Also, go check out ariesclothing.com. That's the main fucking piece that has created all of this shit. ariesclothing.com. Use code VIOLENTPRO or VIOPRO. I don't know what it is. I'll have to put that on the outline, and then we'll figure it out. Listen to another episode. You'll hear it. I just don't remember what it is. Also, evilvibesco.com. All the fucking hate you could ever desire is on there. I always say about evil vibes, it's only when it's necessary. It's not necessary. It's only out when it's whatever the fuck. I can't remember. Try to make something clever. But yeah, there's blogs on there. People, they talk about some shit. Get the fucking anger monkeys swirling. But they also got dope t-shirts over there. The evil shit. Now, if you are sitting there, you're like, dude, I'm just sluggish. I'm not having a good day. I'm fucking tired. Well, then I've got something for you, my friend. Go to strikeforceenergy.com and use code EvilVibes. And when you do use code EvilVibes, you get 20% off, motherfucker. Then you get free shipping over $35 that you spend on there. Boom, I did it. I fucking did it. I nailed that fucking little placement, that little fucking thing. I nailed it. First time ever. StrikeForceEnergy.com. Use code EvilVibes for 20% off, and you get free shipping when you order over $35 worth of stuff. And they give us a little fucking bit of cheddar for that, and it supports the podcast. But if you don't want to buy Strike Force Energy because you've got, you're sensitive to caffeine. I know there's some of you out there that are sensitive to caffeine. That's unfortunate. I thrive on caffeine. But if you are, you can go support the podcast. If you like us, go to patreon.com/violentprofessional. Give a little bit of extra attention there, and you get kickbacks in return. Like this episode is going to air in 2 weeks. But if you're on patreon.com, you don't got to fucking wait. That's the special part. You subscribe for as little as a fucking $1, and you get this episode fucking early. It's super rad, in my opinion. You can also subscribe for more, and then you get more fucking perks based on that. All based on the tiers. It's all on there. There's a little video of me running my mouth. I gotta make an updated one because I don't really like it. It's not, the podcast studio was just in its initial phases of creation, and now it's fucking dope. So it's a little bit nicer backdrop. I'm all about that fucking aesthetic, dog. Yeah, so I appreciate you being here and listening to me. And if you guys ever have any questions about the podcast, anything about Patreon, core concepts, Aries Clothing, Evil Vibes Co., you just fucking hit me up. I ain't got nothing about Strikeforce. I can just tell you the code again, but I think you got it. If you got any questions, hit me up on DM, Violent Professional, at Violent Professional on Instagram, or info@violentprofessional.com. You can get me. Send me an email, send me a fucking DM, and I'll be there waiting with my heart on my sleeve, waiting for your fucking requests. If you have any ideas for the podcast, feel free to send them my way. You don't got to be a patron to get some fucking changes made. You want to hear about fucking animals ripping fucking man flesh? Give us a little bit of fucking ideas. We'll fucking put it on there for you. We want to make this your podcast, not just my podcast. I want to make this your podcast. All right? Hope you guys have a good, guys and girls. You know, we got a bunch of lady listeners, and I appreciate them as well. But I want you guys and girls to have a good night if you're listening to this at night. If you're listening to this in the morning, then you have a good day. And if you're somewhere else in some fucking spaceship flying to Mars, you have a good fucking something, because I don't know what that would be at a different planet. But anyway, peace! If you like this episode, please consider subscribing to us on Patreon by visiting patreon.com/violentprofessional. By subscribing, you have access to all the episodes as soon as we upload, as well as bonus content that you can't see anywhere else. You can also support us by simply giving us a positive rating on your listening platform of choice. And above all, thank you for the continued support of the Violent Professional Podcast.